Hey guys, what is going on? And you're watching Pixelmon, and right now, as you see right behind me, in this window, there's something strange going on out there. Let's check what it is. What am I building? Well, what I'm building is the town mascot, and I hope that you guys can't guess from this. At least I don't think you guys could. But right now, this is as far as I've gotten done from the town mascot. Sadly, it's kind of hard with, wool and getting bone and all that stuff. Ink sacs and bone. Very hard. But it does give an incredible view of the town. And as you see, or may not see, the town actually has a couple of new members. It has this guy, Padu. He's a new member of the town, so that's always nice. I've actually filled up every single plot. I actually had to make more plots just to put people in it. I've got a new guy right here, Alex, so I got him. And I had to make this new plot and this new plot here. Oh, this Driftbloom wants to fight. Well, this Driftloon wants to fight now. And you see that Alakazam and Nidoking are above level 60, which was the gym's level cap. And I say was because the gym's new level cap is level 70. Now you may be asking, why is it level 70? Well, it's because of this dude right here. Davey, who was one of the new town members, was a very generous guy when he came in. He actually gave me a lot of stuff. Once I gave him his plot and all that stuff, he actually gave me out of gratitude an EXP share. And I think you guys saw that episode where Davey caught 2 Rayquazas. 5 minutes that he came into town, he caught 2 Rayquazas. But that wasn't the whole story, guys. 5 minutes after that, he caught 2 Moltres and 4 Shinies. Can you believe that? 2 Moltres. What is he going to do with 2 Moltres? Well, the answer to that is, he gave me one. For free. So, guys, I'd like you to meet somebody that I would like you guys to nickname if you guys have a nice nickname for her. And yes, it's a female. Moltres. So, I've got a Moltres. Ain't that great? Now, I've also caught a couple other Pokemon that you might have saw when I went into there. I've caught a level 50 Dragonair. And I've caught a Gravile. Now, my brain was a little stupid that day, and I didn't really care that much. I actually caught Dragonair and Gravile both with my 2 Master Balls. I was just like, well, I got Moltres, so I don't really need these Master Balls anymore. It wasn't the best decision, but hey, life goes on. Now, a couple of new things that have been going on in town. I'm sure I've already talked about this. I've actually upgraded the immigration center a little bit. And the way I've done that is that we've added windows. I've already showed these windows off, but I've added a couple more over here. So now I can watch them from every angle. Every single angle I could think of, except for over there. But who wants to go over there when I can view it from all the way over here? So I've got a angular view on the immigrants. Very nice. Now, a couple other things that have been new. I've actually made a server first. The only thing in the server, the only thing that this has ever happened in this server, is a Pokemon fan club house. Now, this Pokemon fan club house, you might be thinking, well, what does it do? Are you just supposed to talk there and just give out game tips like the video games do? Well, basically, the Pokemon Fan Club rules are anybody can post on the boards and feel free to start topics. It also gives out the YouTube information if they want to see what the mayor does and projects that the mayor thinks of for the town. And these are the discussion boards. It will look nicer later. It is a work in progress. Now right here is the town Pokemon spawn locations. Basically it tells you all the significant Pokemon spawns. Like right here, behind J Steel 3 house, there are 5 confirmed starter Pokemon. Near the jungle, Rayquazas, Mews, Moltres are confirmed to spawn. And behind the gym, Dragonair spawn. So really good to know if you're trying to hunt down for that perfect Pokemon. Town ideas and projects. I'm building a fossil lab and the mascot Pokemon. If you guys saw that little hint, and I just gave it out like about 3 times to what the mascot Pokemon is. Statue or pixel art as the town mascot. Now the blacksmith shop. That's an idea that Aurorax had, was make a blacksmith shop. This one's going to be for Pokemon battle strategies. Pretty bare right now, I couldn't really think of anything to post. And then this one here is the 3DS friend codes for Pokemon X and Y. So if people want to post their friend codes and what game they play, just post it right here. And yeah, it'll get deeper and it'll look nicer later. It still is a work in progress. But the top part is done. Sadly, I couldn't make a fire like right here because I couldn't get netherrack for one. Fire spreads turned off. So the real problem was I couldn't get netherrack to keep the fire going forever. And if you see that little building over there, that's a new thing that I added recently. And a lot of people ask me in town to do this. It's the town donation boxes. And it will look like nicer later on. It still is a work in progress, but basically these are donation boxes, and it tells you what you can donate: iron, aluminum, diamond, and gold. It'll all go into the chest. Right here it'll tell you insects, wool, clay, and bones, and then it'll go into the chest again. So basically, if you're feeling generous and you want to donate, the donation boxes are there for you to donate to. Basically, nothing else has really gone on. It's really taken a toll trying to get a lot of people in terraforming the land. Terraforming the land has been pretty difficult. Trying to just make the land nice and clear. Basically, I added a lot more room behind the gym. There's going to be houses there, all that good stuff. Also, getting new town people, just basically developing the town is a lot of things that you really would not want to do too often. But, it's fun. It's fun developing a town. And so far, not many people have really abused the town in any way. Now, a couple other things that have happened between it is there was a Pixelmon update, and what that update did is it fixed the TMs. Now I actually have the correct TMs that I'm supposed to have instead of unnamed TMs that did something weird. So I've got rounds, double teams. My favorite of all the normals, I actually have Sword Stance, which is great. I actually have Toxic, which is great. 2 Grass Knots, okay, a little bit. Calm Mind, great move. I've got Trick Room, 3 of them. Wow. Psyshock, Will-O-Wisp, Flamethrower, and Overheat. Great moves again. Quash, Embargo, Snarl, and Taunt. Brick Break, Bulk Up, Low Sleep, Volt Switch, X-Scissor, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Tail. Sky Drop, which is a great move. Rock Tomb, Bulldoze, and Scald. I might give Sky Drop to Moltres. I don't know yet. One thing I did give to Moltres, let's look at her moves. One move I did give to her was I gave her, I believe, I gave her Sunny Day. Yeah, I gave her Sunny Day. And that's about it. I don't really like how she has Safeguard and endures just okay. Oh, and one last thing I did get between episodes. Luckily, I was lucky enough, and I got 2 wide lenses. I didn't get it from bosses or anything, I just found them lying on the ground. Weirdly enough, it was 2 wide lenses. Would have been weird enough if it was just 1 wide lens, but 2? Well, here's this Pharaoh that wants to fight. Luckily, Alakazam is going to take that out. Sadly, though, it's going to take a while for Alakazam, Nidoking, just to level up to level 70, which is the new gym level. Pita is already level 35, as I said in the last episode, so is Hitmonchan. We still need to level up Link and Lancelot. So we still need to level up those 2 to a level that they can actually take on the Ice Gym. Now, the Ice Gym isn't, a gym that allows for Pokemon. No, but it's good to level up all these guys, just in case if I'll ever need to switch in and out. Like, oh, you know what? Blah, blah, blah. Pita is not doing that great of a job. Maybe if I switch Pita for Lancelot, maybe it'll do a better job. So that's why I'm leveling up all those guys. Also, so that it's not too big of a deal to try and level up the guys. And Pita, I know that you're a girl. Level up the guys / girl up to a level where they can actually take on the gym. So then when the Poison Gym comes along, we can take that on easily. Oh wait, no, we've already went against the Poison Gym. What's after the ice? Well, I guess that's a good cliffhanger. Wow, that low sweep. Well, Link, I hope you can beat out this Electabuzz. See what you got here. Firefang should do okay. Sadly, you're going to be a little bit slower because I remember I gave you that power weight to hold. And Firefang does pretty good. And Electabuzz has already used that light screen. Wow, low kick, critical hit. Ouch. Okay, Link, good. You leveled up to level 26, which is great. Wow, 2040 XP from that. That's pretty surprising. So, a couple of things that I do want to get on. I do want to make that Fossil Lab. I want to make the Pokemon Town mascot, if you guys can guess it from there, and that little hint that I accidentally, probably, maybe on purpose, gave you guys in the Pokemon fan club. It was an accident, just so you guys know. So, those are 2 things I do want to get done. I also am going to make a server warp to the town. But the server warp, I'm going to be making it in the rules board. So the thing about that would be, I don't know if it will be great or nothing, because the thing about that is, when they warp there, all they're really going to see is just a board with a bunch of rules. So I don't know if to make a warp there or something else. But so far, I think that would be a great idea to make a warp in the rules room. It'll stop griefers from trying to grief. It'll stop a good amount of things. Either that, or I'll make a hotel of sorts. Or a maze, where the only way that they can get out of the rules room is that they try and pass the maze through getting out the right rules. So basically that's what I've been thinking about with doing a server warp. Now with the Pokemarts, I don't know if I'll be doing a server warp for the Pokemarts warp, or maybe a warp for the unofficial gym. I could do something like that. So something like that would be along the lines of something I would want to do. The gym actually hasn't been upgraded since the last episode. Nothing too much has been added except for just marble walkways on a little part of it. Basically, it's just been me adding new facilities and adding in more people into the town. Now, let's see if we can't... Oh, and there is another thing that I should add. I should add a enchantment room for the townspeople. I should try and add an enchantment room so then people can start enchanting their items without any harm of, having to get all the materials themselves. And it has been suggested to me by some of the town's members that they would like an enchantment room. Though that I feel that something like that should come a little bit later in the town's development. I'm not going to be putting so much focus on making the town mascot pixel art, because if I did that, it'll take way too long, and I won't get anything else done in the town that I would like to get done. The pixel art that I'm trying to do is actually pretty high detailed, so hopefully I can get it looking nice and get it done in a fairly decent amount of time. Now, another thing that somebody in town has actually proposed to me was that I should actually make a Christmas tree in the town. Maybe having some sort of a Christmas event could actually help grow the town. Hey! Lancelot's finally evolving. Well, that's great. Just in time for the gym. I can't wait until Lancelot becomes an Agron. Oh, it's a Larion. Metal sound. I don't think so. It's special defense, and all these are attack moves. I don't think I'll have it learning metal sound. Just because Lancelot's all these attack moves. Look at Lancelot. He looks so much happier as a Larion. Basically, I've been actually making a pretty good amount of money for the town, though I've been blowing that money on a lot of things. Mainly, I've been blowing that money on trying to get the town to look nicer. If there was a couple things that I could do to make the town look nicer, I would like to expand over here. I would like to make the town a little bit more expansion-wise, but instead of expanding over there, because I've already kind of expanded around here, maybe I should start expanding over here a little bit more. Though the terraforming will be really annoying for me to do. It would be a real shame trying to do that. Now, a couple things that have really just made making the town a pretty hard ordeal is ink sacs and bones. Extremely hard to get those things. And I found a way how to get ink sacs easier, They are too far out from behind the gym, so it isn't the biggest journey to go kill some tentacles, but definitely trying to get both of those. Bones are really what's messing me up right now. I need good bones, and getting those bones is hard. I know that a lot of people would just go get a Cubone and destroy it, get its bones. It isn't that easy. Because there isn't too many deserts, and people don't really live near deserts all that often, Pokemon don't really spawn near there. So when I try to get a Cubone, I would end up in a desert with no Pokemon. No Pokemon spawning, nothing. So that'll be a little bit hard trying to get the bones. Ouch, this Arbok. That is terrible. So it's going to be a little bit hard getting the bones. Now, with the town quiz, I've actually felt that people don't find it too annoying at all to take if they want to join the town, and they don't really find it such a bother. The town quiz has actually been extremely useful, and it's actually warded away a couple griefers, because in the town's experience, griefers are very, very just, they want to get in, grief it, and get out. Basically, by making the people stay in a locked room, heavily monitored, they cannot grief at all. Even if they do, the rollback will put everything back to what it was, and they would be banned. So having all of that done and being in a locked room and then having to answer a quiz to get out of the room, that is going to make griefers quit. And they already have quitted. I've actually had one guy, he just, at the mention of, hey, he was like, oh, can I join this town? Oh, man, this town's going to be awesome. He started reading everything. And then when I said, oh, and then he started trying to get in through the door. And I was just like, no, you have to take the quiz. 5-question quiz. It's mostly yes or no. And one of them's a 0. But he could not take that. And he just quit it as fast as he could. So that was very successful in what it does. So I really feel like the town quiz is a big success story. And with that, guys, with the server reset, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.